Hi guys, welcome to Bikini Prep Update Week Week 4. I am rocking the fur today because it's a whopping 7 degrees here in Ohio. This is like the first cold/snow spell we've had, and I don't like it. But it's supposed to warm up this weekend, so it's all good. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw my new hair. It's like ombre pink to purple, and I'm obsessed with it. So that's just a quick little mini life update. So I'll get into what this video is really about, and that is week 4 of my bikini prep update. Last week, I told you guys I was getting over being sick, and I had stalled out pretty hard on my weight loss, which happened again. So I had like 12 days of just stagnant weight. So this week I got my carbs dropped significantly. I'm talking like 40 grams a day. That just happened on Monday. Today is Wednesday, the 13th. So I've only been on it for 2 days. That's a big drop in carbs, but I'm not worried about it because I've done low carb before. I kind of know what to expect. I feel like I'm pretty used to it, and I still have that high carb day with 140 grams every 4th day to act as kind of like a tracked refeed. But I had a good week last week as far as like strength and workouts and all that stuff goes. I felt like I killed it in the gym. Every workout just felt amazing, and I was hitting my macros spot on, which I don't really have a choice. I've done every single day because I have to, but I've been following a meal plan that I made for myself, which I don't have to do, and it just makes my life easier. So I'm eating the same meal pretty much every day. I give myself a couple options for each meal, but for the most part I eat the same thing every day, and I already have it made and measured, and I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to play macro Tetris. So I've been loving doing that. I was just watching Lynette Marie, one of her videos on meal prepping, and she was like totally freaking out. It's really cute. You guys should go watch it if you haven't seen her on YouTube. She's another fitness YouTuber, but she's adorable. And she was freaking out trying to make everything fit her macros while she was meal prepping. And that for me is also very stressful. So I find when I get my macros from my coach, I go ahead and just make a meal plan and stick to it for as long as I have those macros. So my past macros that were a lot higher, basically I made a meal plan and I stuck to that, and I was on those macros for 3 whole weeks. And then I just got my new macro plan and made a meal plan for that, and now I'll stick with these meals and this meal plan for as long as I'm on these macros. And it just makes my life so much easier, and I only have to buy those foods. And yeah, so if you guys are having an issue like hitting your macros perfectly, I would suggest trying to like bro out a little bit and make a meal plan and stick to it for a little bit. Make like alternate meal plans too if you are somebody who can't eat the same thing every day, and see how that works for you. So anyways, like I said, I was stalling out pretty hard. I don't know why. Personally, I think it's because my body's very comfortable at the weight that I'm at right now, and it doesn't want me to drop anymore. I've been using let me go get it and show you. So it's an electronic fat caliper, and I've been using it as a way to track my progress. And my body fat percentage is always between 15 and 18% on this. So I don't know how accurate it is. That's probably a pretty good representation. But because I use the same tool every week, it doesn't matter how accurate it is because it's consistent, and I can watch the progress whether, you know, it's super accurate or not. The progress is going to be accurate. So whether I'm actually 20% body fat or actually 12, if it says 16 or 15 or 17, which it usually says one of those 3 numbers consistently, and it goes down from there consistently, then it's a good measuring tool, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, my body is really comfortable where I am right now. It doesn't really want me to get any leaner, so I have to trick it and play with my macros and do some more cardio and that type of stuff. So my HIIT cardio also went up. I'm doing it 4 days a week now for 15 minutes, so basically like 4 rounds of Tabata every time I do HIIT cardio. I'm also doing more LISS cardio, which is low intensity steady state, and I do that 4 days a week in the mornings now for 45 minutes. Typically, because I have a spin bike at my house, I use that in the morning. It's just more convenient than getting up, driving to the gym, doing cardio, coming home and eating, and then going back to the gym. That just is really time consuming and is silly when I have a piece of cardio equipment right in my bedroom. So I get up in the morning and I hop on the bike, pretty much put a sweatshirt on and do low intensity steady state, and I get to catch up on my shows and catch up on my YouTube videos and check out what other YouTubers are doing. It's fun. It's time well spent in my opinion. I don't really mind it at all. I would do like 2 hours of low intensity steady state if I had to, which I hope I don't because I feel like that could kill my metabolism. So I felt super good last week, but I wasn't losing weight. So that's kind of the overarching conclusion of week 4. But I'll show you my progress pictures. I felt like I did look a little bit tighter even though I wasn't losing weight. I will let those roll now. Alright you guys, that is it for week 4 update. If you liked this video or found it helpful in any way, I would really appreciate if you thumbs up the video. That helps me out. It lets other people know that this video was valuable. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. I'll see you in week 5. Bye guys!